One thing that's been really interesting that I've been learning a ton about is synthetic audiences and how you can leverage synthetic audiences to test out creative, to test out your messaging.
With the now evolution of the bot into the agentic era, I promised myself I wouldn't bring this up. But, I think people are maybe a tad naive around it. You see things like what Adobe came out with and revealed at the Adobe Summit, which is the agentic orchestrator. And, I think when you look at tools like that or tools like Gen Studio, when they're announced, they're not necessarily ready for prime time. So I think there needs to be, if you're a marketer or you're a non-technical person, get an understanding of what's required to bring these sort of advanced technologies to life and integrate it into whatever workflows you're trying to integrate them into. And not necessarily believe the hype, because I think there's still some work to go to bring those things to bear.
We talk as an industry about addressability a whole lot, like audience addressability. So taking a qualification of an audience and turning that into something we can, a group of users we can actually reach with media. I think that there is a lot of ambiguity in the process, like the piping that goes from an idea about an audience to I can actually reach them in market, from everything from like where that data is sourced from, what ID it's actually being connected to, and then how I'm actually reaching that on media, how that might differ across different devices.
The abundance of content objects being passed for CTV is very low. Linear buyers are buying a specific show at a specific time on specific dates, and now all that goes away. All that good data goes away. If we don't know what show we're buying through, then we can't optimize it for it. So maybe there is some, and we found for partners that are sending us more data there, we've actually optimized more and ultimately spent more with places because we found things that worked with that publisher. So I think that's there's a long way to go there.
More people should play around with image and video generation. Everybody would benefit from trying to maybe figure out how you can prompt to get the best out of it for advertising purposes. You could essentially go into meetings being very knowledgeable about the limitations of that technology, even if it's being applied by a partner or inside a bigger system. You will have a greater understanding of how it can work and what it is actually good at.